Welcome to Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindelin. My name is Billy Milovanovic, aka Bildo.
And my name's Lindsay Kirkwood, also known as Lindelin.
And this is an offensively funny podcast about drinking wine and chatting life. Hope you enjoy. Hi, Lenny.
Oh, God. You say that every time. It's like you're trying to seduce me. Jesus.
I am. For years.
We're just trying to record a
Keep on
podcast.
trying. Keep on trying. Hi, Lenny. What's up?
Oh, look, I said to you that I need to just have like a good old
Yes.
bitch about my husband. I love you, Cameron.
It's to do with parenting.
Yeah. We're talking about parenthood this
Yes.
month. And today we're going to be talking about like dividing the parental to-dos and all that kind of fun stuff. And look, I'm just a little bit
Miffed.
miffed. Ooh, I'm miffed.
Miffed.
Okay.
Should we drink? I feel
let's
like
drink.
alcohol always makes us that extra little bit aggressive that we need for a topic like this. I'm excited. I feel like we haven't had like...
Oh.
Ooh, that went down really good. I feel like we haven't had a good like bitch session about the husbands in a long time.
Yeah.
Not to say that this is what this episode will be about.
No.
Because it genuinely is about how you split responsibilities between the two of you. And I don't know how single parents do it. That's an insane thing on an own.
Oh,
on an
100%.
own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just have a situation that's probably why I'm a little bit.
Oh, I also have a situation.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about the wine situation
Let's.
first because I got really eager about the wine and I've already poured it. So we're doing Tread Softly.
Yes.
I freaking love Tread Softly
Yes.
wine. Like genuinely,
Hand
this
on
is
heart.
a wine that I would actually buy in the shops.
This is a wine I have bought multiple times at the shops after trying them through the podcast.
So good, isn't
I
it?
love them. It's such a safe wine to buy.
100%
Yeah.
because you know that you're going to love it.
Uh-huh.
So we're doing Pinot Grigio 2021. And there's really nothing else. Well, there is. I was going to say there's really nothing else to say because we know we love it. But there is lots of things to say about them. They're vegan friendly, naturally lighter in alcohol. That's the only downside.
No, give me the alcohol, please.
Especially when we're bitching
Yeah,
about
because
our
I
husbands.
think these are 10% and normal ones are like 12.
Oh, okay. I don't remember the
Yes.
numbers, but it is something. Yes.
When I drink, I like to drink alcohol, so I
Just-
don't,
yeah.
you know.
Minimal preservatives,
Uh-huh.
sustainably grown, and delicate aromas, which, you know what?
But wait, there's more.
Oh, wait, there is. To tread softly, we plant a native tree every time we sell 6 bottles. I forgot about that fun fact.
Right.
How did I forget that?
So thank you, Tread Softly, for sponsoring this wonderful, lovely episode where we will be very calm and very nice.
Oh, wow. Can you hold my glass for a second?
Okay.
Do you know what makes me feel good, though? And you should, too, after you buy your 6 bottles. Not only are you eating a wine, yep, drinking it, too. Like a yummy wine, but like it ticks so many boxes.
Yes.
And it's doing the world good. Like,
Yes.
seriously, people.
Good job. Okay, we ready?
Oh, I was born ready.
Cheers.
That is such a
You,
lame
Lenny.
saying.
Wow.
God. Can you move your minion sock out? Ew.
Do you like them?
No.
They're so cute.
No.
What can we say about this delicious
Oh,
wine?
my God.
I mean, I think Lindsay just said it.
Heaven.
Heaven. Could be colder.
That's my problem.
That's Lindsay's. Yes, that's a Lindsay fault.
I took it out of the fridge too early. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to sneeze.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
No,
Don't
I'm
do
saying
it.
it over and over again so I don't sneeze.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to do it. It's there.
Oh, no,
I'm afraid to speak.
Okay. Moving on from the sneeze. Lindsay,
Yes.
do you want to kickstart this? So we're
Oh.
talking again about splitting up chores in a partnership,
Yeah.
which is really hard.
Like parental
chores, that's
and
right.
to-dos.
Yes.
Look, I have a little story. Do you want me to start with my story? Is that what you want?
Story. That's what I
Okay.
want.
And it's more about Cameron not listening, okay? But we're going to morph it into parental duties because I just need to whinge about it.
Yes.
Okay? So as everybody knows, if you've been following along, you know that I'm a stay-at-home mom. Now
Excuse you. You're a working mother now.
I work 1 day a week. Look at me go.
Sometimes 1 day a fortnight. But that's okay too. That's okay too.
I need a transitional period. I haven't worked in a
I need
decade.
to ease on in. Once a fortnight was good.
Easy now, Billy.
Okay.
Jesus, minor fact.
Uh-huh.
So one of the main reasons why I've loved being a stay-at-home mom is because I'm a type of mom that I love to be there for my kids' activities. And even
nice.
you, I know, we had
That's
this
nice.
conversation the other day and you're like, oh, why are you going to Baines Cross Country? Like,
I literally didn't know people just went just to watch. Like they're running around the oval, you guys.
it's
Anyway.
your child. You made that, you created that person running around the oval.
That person running around the oval runs around the park all the time. I'm just saying. Anyway.
I can't. Okay.
But it's wonderful that you do that.
It's so wonderful.
Great.
Yes. I love it. And I'm one of those annoying moms where I'm like, go Bane, go Crusade. Like,
oh my God.
annoyingly.
Okay.
Yeah. So Bane made it to, he ran in the competitive. He made it to the Lytton district.
That's impressive.
Amazing, right? Yeah. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to that.
Absolutely.
As if I'm going to miss that. Typical parenthood life. My 2 other children get sick.
Yes.
I cannot be in 2 places at one time.
You can't?
No.
Oh.
As amazing as I am, I really, really, really can't.
Gonna sort that out.
No. So, I just snotted. Ew.
Oh God, sneezing, snotting. I'm so glad we just worked out whose mic is whose mic every time now.
Yeah, I know. We marked them. Anyways, so I said to Cameron, it's not fair to ask his parents to look after my sick kids. They got sick from them.
They're older. Parents, grandparents in general.
Exactly. Yes. So I said to Cameron, is there any way that you can work from home? Because let's go over the list. Yes, Cameron has a very demanding job. We all know that.
Sure.
But he is also kind of like the boss. I'm sure he could be like, okay, I got to work from home for a few hours.
Dude, it's for you. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Now I know that he had something really important on that day. Anyways, just help me out and work from fucking home. Okay.
Okay.
And
I will do it.
Thank you, Cameron. Yes. So I told him the time that Bane ran at 10:30. We had to get there quite early because there's all the pre-stuff, whatever. Yep. Okay, yeah, Cameron, yeah. Oh, that's late. Yeah. I'm like, dude, I didn't make the roster. It is what it is. So I'm there getting really nervous for my child because I'm that parent. And Cameron messages me and he goes, what time's Bane running at? I'm like, it's the same fucking time. It hasn't changed. He's like, well, what time? 10:30. Ooh, that's late. Dude, what? I was so mad. And I even messaged you because I'm like, fucking Cameron, what am I supposed to do?
I get really conflicted when I get these messages because on the one hand, I'm so like Cameron.
Yeah.
That I could easily make the same transgression.
Oh, you guys do it all the time.
Cameron and I are very, very similar in that regard. So it's almost like when I'm getting mad at Cameron on behalf of Lindsay, I'm getting mad at myself. So I feel really funny on the inside. Because I want to back him up as well because I love Cammy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I love you. And I'm like, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you know what's funny? As soon as I got off the phone, I'm like, fucking Cameron and Billy not fucking listening to me. I'm not joking. I love you. But I'm like, why don't they listen to me? If they just listened to me when I spoke, I know I have a really high-pitched, annoying Canadian voice. But
that could have something to do with it though.
Yeah, but you know what? Turn my mic down. Turn your volume down. Listen to me. So what am I supposed to do? What was I supposed to? And I said to him, I can't come home.
Drop everything and run home and suck his dick and then let him go back to work. You know, because that's what they expect, right?
But yes. And the thing is, it's not like I'm out
having
my hair done.
Yes.
Or something for me. I'm at our child's cross-country
It's not something you can cancel, essentially.
No. And I wasn't going to just drop Bane off and come home.
Yeah.
And then with the sick kids, just help a sister out.
Help a mother out.
Help a mother out.
Help a mother out.
I was so mad. And then Bane.
Did he win?
No. Oh, I haven't even told you. It's so heartbreaking. This is a parenthood story. I mean, because it's parenthood.
Yes.
It's not dividing the duties. But it broke my heart.
What happened?
Because I was there. He pulled out.
Why?
I know. So they take off, and a bunch of them trip over each other because there's a shit ton of kids. There's 70 kids or something. So there's a lot of them, and they're all scrambling. So a bunch of them trip over each other. Fine. He gets up, he keeps running. Cool. Good on you, buddy. Keep going. So then they come around the corner, and I'm running to where I'm going to see him coming around the corner.
Oh, she's the running kind of mother too.
Oh, yeah. I'm out of the way with my camera already recording. I'm like, oh my God, where is he? And I don't see him. And I knew he wasn't going to win the race, but he's a good runner.
Yeah.
He would
have been up there somewhere, yeah.
And I'm like, where is he? So I'm like, oh my God, my heart just dropped. I'm like, something's happened to him. Something's wrong. Oh. So I'm walking to go to the bush track, where he was, and I see him walking towards me off of the track.
Oh.
He says someone tripped him.
Motherfucker. Who was it?
Oh, I
Cut them straight away.
Right? I'm like, what does he look like? Where does he live? I know what school he goes to, so I'm just going to maybe stalk him. But he fell and hit his head.
Oh my God.
And he started to cry. And a mom that was watching on that side went to him and said, are you okay? Do you want me to take you to your mom?
Is dangerous.
So my heart just broke. And could you imagine 100%. If I came home, so Cameron could go to work and I wasn't there to console my child?
That would have sucked. I'm so sorry, Bane. Back to Kemi sucking.
Ew, what's he sucking? Well,
being, who's dirty now? That
yes.
frustrates me for you on so many different levels. I just think like this is the thing about being a stay-at-home mum is that all of that stuff really just sits with you.
Yeah, 100%.
And you have to do it all. And
Yeah.
in a lot of ways, it's so much more than what they have to do at work because you can do your fancy job from your ivory tower and that's cool and it's a lot of pressure and I get all that. But bitch, my tower is fucking busy too.
My tower's crumbling.
It is crumbling and you need help. Like it needs to be, it really does need to be a partnership.
It does. And I have to say, like, Cameron, I do understand the situation he's in. And I'm sure every time I ask him, well, the few times I do ask him to help me out.
That's right. The few times. It's not like you're a needy wife like I am because I'm really clingy. I'm a terrible, and we'll get to me in a second because I'm really I have this like righteousness about myself. Yeah. But I'm really clingy and I'm needy. You know, so I'm constantly calling Henry about like, what should we have for dinner? What am I going to buy now? What am I going to do now? Maybe, like I constantly ask him for just the most menial things. And most of the time he just hangs up on me and texts me like, please text me. Because I'm like, no, but I'm in like standing in front of the chicken now. Like what do you want? Like the left, like the potatoes?
The wings or the drumsticks?
Exactly, yes.
Billy.
Uh-huh. So I'm just saying Cameron's lucky with what he's getting. Yeah. Because you make all those decisions, right? So sometimes when you are actually asking for help, you actually genuinely need it.
And that's the thing. Like I only ask him when I, like what you just said, when I genuinely mean it. And now to praise Cameron with his...
Let's do it.
Just for a moment, you know. With his crazy schedule, he has said that he wants to help out with school drop-off.
That's nice.
It is nice. So once a week he tries. Some weeks he misses. But that's okay. But he does try. So he will do one morning drop-off. Now... my beef with that, and don't get me wrong, I love him. I'm appreciative. But those mornings that he does do drop off, so he'll go to the gym, comes home.
Oh my God.
But then he's working from home. He doesn't help. Like, I never have had help in the morning to get the kids ready for school.
You're an amazing woman. You truly, like, the more I learn about you,
I know, I really
the more I'm like in awe of the shit that you do.
Yeah, like, and a part of me is like, you know, I'm happy to do it, but it's like, if you're here, can you just make the kids breakfast? Can you fill the water bottles up? Can you do something?
Anything. I'm very, very like, I have like this sense of justice that's really like runs deep in me. So whereas you are very much like, I'm going to be a stay-at-home mum and all this shit is mine. I was like, I'm going to stay at home and look after the children when they're little. But like I never, you know, we've talked about this before. I was never really a stay-at-home mum type. Yeah. So to me, everything has to be very fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So split down the middle.
Everything has to be split down the middle. Okay. And I don't do this shit where, you know, like, oh, my husband doesn't do this and my husband doesn't do that. Or he only takes care of the outside. Fuck that shit. Although he does take care of the outside because I refuse. I've tried mowing the lawn once. It's a really big yard. There's lots of, you know, these ones. I'm not. So that could be solely his. But that's the thing that you do. And, you know, this isn't news. That's the thing you do once every, you know, a month.
What, cut your grass?
Yeah,
once
every
winter,
few weeks.
not in the summer.
Whatever. Even if it's fortnightly, I'm still at home doing all this other stuff, right? Yeah. So it has to be fair. Like he has to do stuff at home.
For sure.
So in the mornings, like we have a little list of things like for lunches and stuff. Like I always prepare the lunches. But in the morning, you have to get like the kids' hair done. You have to, you know, get uniforms ready. You have to, you know, pack the lunches, all that sort of stuff. I split that shit right down the middle. I'm like, you know what? If I'm doing hair and uniforms, you are going to pack the lunches.
Yeah.
Most of the time he fucks it up.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
But he's trying.
Because he's trying.
Yeah, okay.
So I can't, you know, like, or because he works from home, he'll do a lot of the like laundry stuff. So he doesn't put it away, but he does wash it. So that's cool with me.
Look, at least it's half and half. Yeah.
It's half and half.
Yeah.
I can't imagine setting up a system where all of it is on me. And then occasionally asking for help and then being like, oh, I'm too busy when are you going to be home?
Which is
that would,
my system.
Yeah. Drive me insane.
Look, I think as long as you're happy, the key is like, even though I'm ranting about Cameron, only because it just happened and it's, you know, we need to, as wives and girlfriends, we need to bitch and vent. Exactly. I'm quite happy to do it.
Yeah, that's right. You're happy to do that. That's never been
happy.
A yes.
Exactly. But it does rub me the wrong way once in a while. But it's funny timing that Cameron said this last night. We were having a chat about just life and whatever. And he was saying how appreciative he is and how much he loves knowing that I'm such a strong, independent wife, woman, mother.
Solid human.
Right? Solid human. Where he doesn't have to worry about life here and the kids here. I mean, he obviously cares about us, but he's like, I know that I can go to work and concentrate on my job and you've got shit sorted. I'm not going to ring him and ask him if he wants wings
I was
or
going to say,
drumsticks.
this is why Henry hasn't made it as far as he probably could have.
Oh,
Because
poor
God,
Henry.
I'm holding him back.
Holding him back. I was just
I've
gonna say,
always said to him, I would much rather you had,
Yeah.
like, I don't want you having a $350,000 job, but you're not home and you're not with us. I'm clingy. I need to have my husband there. Like, he went away from Melbourne for 2 nights just this week. And by the time he got home, I'm like, I'm done. Like, I'm done.
Oh my God. I'm
done. I have a puppy now too. There's so much to take care of. For 2 nights in a row, I had takeaway. I'm like, I'm not cooking.
Oh, bless.
Thank you. Thank you. I made it. I
I'm
made
gonna
it.
rub your feet.
I'm really not very used to doing things by myself. I'm not that kind of gal.
Which is fine though. Again, like
That's what he married.
But a lot of couples love splitting it down the middle. A lot of couples have a routine where one partner takes over more of the duties than the other. Like, I think Cameron has probably taken, so I've got 3 kids, maybe Bane to get a vaccination.
Right. Oh, no, they don't do any of that stuff. Of course not.
Mine, but I have friends that the husbands will go.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm like,
yeah.
no, Cameron, what if I said to Cameron, okay, so Van has his 3-year-old vaccination, he'd be like, okay.
Okay, well, first of all, they don't get vaccinations.
I don't remember. I have 3 kids. I'm venting. I don't know.
The ones that piss me off is the stories when I hear about it. Because you're right. Like, I mean, we bitch and we moan, but we do have very equal households in the way that we set them up. Do you know what I mean? Like, in whatever way that you want to live.
I think we're content and happy
yes.
with the way you have and I have.
I am occasionally. I crack the shits.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we could talk about fishing in the next segment because that was my little story. So we can open up with that.
Oh, yes.
But I cannot understand those men and women who have gotten into these like really traditional type relationships where so much ends up falling on the woman and the man just works, comes home, puts his feet up, where's my dinner, all that sort of stuff.
Yes, clear my plate away from the table.
And there are so many couples who still do that.
Really?
Yes, I have so many friends who I still talk, so many friends, Lindsay and like a couple of others.
Like,
but no, and I hear lots, I'm on Reddit now, and I read lots of stories about like men and women both complaining about like just how like the inequality of it all, I guess. And it's actually still surprising to me how traditional these relationships are where it just like the woman is mothering all of the family.
Can I like without being rude or racist, I'm really not, but like is this cultural people?
I wouldn't say so, no. I would say no, I don't think so. I don't have that many cultural friends. Cultured friends.
But you know what I mean? Because
I know what
cultures,
you mean.
that's the way
that's
it is,
the norm,
and that's cool.
But no, it's very much like your
Wow.
Australian families, even like what I'm reading on Reddit, a lot of American families, but just these men taking advantage of these women.
There's no way.
Oh my God.
No way.
I would lose my shit.
Yeah.
And I would never be in that type of relationship. And I think the more we let them kind of get away with it and think, oh, well, this is just how life is supposed to be. I'm just supposed to come home, put my feet up and my wife is supposed to feed me. Makes me livid. Makes me livid.
I would end up killing my husband.
Same.
I mean,
anyway, train your husbands better is maybe the moral of that story.
Maybe. Let's take a break, and when we come back, let's hear the Henry story. Fishing. It makes me angry just thinking about it.
I know, right?
Oh, damn you, Henry. All right, Henry, we apologize in advance.
No, don't. Yeah, we do, honey. Hi, honey bun.
Do you want wings or drumsticks tonight?
I'll call him later to ask about that. Don't worry.
Oh my God. That would annoy the fuck out of me.
Oh, you and I could not be married. I mean,
No.
basically, you'd just be another Cameron situation.
100%.
Really. And I wouldn't even have a good job, so it would just be useless.
I'd flick you to the curb.
At least Cameron is like doing something for, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I got into, like, I don't feel angry at him anymore, so I probably can't say it with as much vigor.
Right.
But I did come to your house like a few weeks ago when we were recording, and I was livid.
Okay, so this is the story. I was wondering. Okay, yes. Oh, Henry.
Now let me quickly recall what all of this was about. Yes. So there was a period there where Henry had taken a couple of days off because if you take a few days off, you end up getting like 10 because of public holidays. So he squished them together, took a few days off, and had himself a holiday. Cool. I still had to work. So he was saying to me, okay, so my husband is obsessed with fishing. I don't know if for those of you who are not regular listeners.
I don't even know if obsessed is the right word because it's so much bigger and
it's so much bigger than that.
Obsessed seems so little compared to what it's.
It actually, can I tell
crazy.
you, like he needs fishing. It's not I'm going to go fishing because I have nothing to do today. He needs it. He schedules it in because that's his time to go and be by himself and like to just to get the world all right with him.
Right.
Cool. Right? Can we all just have a little laugh at that? Okay, no, that's fine. It's fine. He needs it. I get it. What I didn't get is that like it's so I don't even know. Anyway, so he was going to go fishing. So he's saying to me, okay, well, because it was, Monday, Tuesday was a public holiday, and then he had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. He goes, I'm going to go fishing on Wednesday and Thursday. And I was like, yay, because I don't work on Fridays. Fridays are my day to do stuff around the house, whatever. I'm like, yay, we'll have Friday off together. And he goes, oh, we'll go fishing on Friday too. And I'm like, no, we fucking won't. Like, no. Because even just the week before that, we were talking about like when we have time together, like it'd be like he wants to go fishing. I'm like, well, maybe we can just go and get a couple's massage. Like, can we go and get our feet rubbed together? And, So we'd already kind of talked about that. And I'm like, no, like I don't want to go fishing. Yeah. And then he made some sort of like like kerfuffy sound.
Careful.
And for some reason, it just like something in my brain snapped. Yeah. And I lost my shit because I thought to myself, you're already going fishing. Essentially, my life became, when can Henry go fishing?
Yes.
When can I make life the way life is? Yeah. And when can I involve Henry's fishing in it?
Exactly.
It kind of got to a point where I'm like, and this is not just this 1 week. He takes like a morning off or he will, all the time.
So it's impacting, basically it's impacting your
it's impacting
life
because like,
with the
let's
kids
say,
and stuff, right?
Yes. Like he'll go out fishing on a Friday morning.
Yeah.
Okay. He'll go between like, he'll leave at like 5 a.m. in the morning and he'll come back by 9 and then he'll start work because he works from home.
Right.
But that takes that time away from me because I'm like, now I'm home alone.
Well, and because you're used to having him help you in the morning.
Clingy, remember? I'm clingy.
Clingy, yes, to do hair or dresses or whatever.
Just the stuff that needs to be done in the morning. I kind of feel like I prepare everything for the evening, right? Yeah. So like in the morning, I just want everything to be put together. But when he's not there and now we have a puppy and I know this keeps coming up, but like she needs stuff
different.
too.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
So it just is a lot on. And then plus he'll, obviously work. So sometimes he'll be away at nights and then sometimes he'll be away mornings as well, work, blah, blah, blah. I get really like bitchy about that. Yeah. So I'm starting to get a bit like, hang on a second. My life shouldn't be about making sure you go fucking fishing.
And you know what I think it is too? I feel like, and this isn't like a feminist thing. It isn't, oh, woe is me. But I really do feel like from speaking to my other female mom friends is that.
The 3 or 4 you have as well.
I have more friends than you.
She has. Yeah, you do.
That the men just kind of make their plans and tell us about it.
Yes.
Whereas like for us, when and if we make plans, we have a gazillion things in our mind that we go through first about like how we can make it happen, if we can make it happen. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
I absolutely know what you mean because I said that was the thing. Like he just goes, okay, I'm going to go fishing Friday morning. And like, is that okay? Yeah. And if I say, well, no, it's not, then it's like, oh, well, you never let me go fishing. It's, it becomes a thing. Yeah. So I came to your house. I was livid. I had this big fight.
Fireball
with you
following
about
him.
Oh, I just got to a point where I'm like, when do I get to go fishing?
Yeah.
Like, when do I get to just take a morning off?
Yes.
I got to a petty point where I'm like, and then when eventually I brought it up to him at a totally inappropriate time and totally livid about something that he wasn't even aware was happening in me. When you kind of like finally get to them and you're like, I was so angry about how 5 days ago you made a sound, So I sort of like said to him, like, when, like, is that when is it my time to do that kind of stuff? Like, so if you're going to take off Friday morning to go fishing, fine. Monday morning following, I'm just going to be in the room.
Yeah.
I'm just going to watch Schitt's Creek in bed while you guys fend for yourselves.
But
do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that. But if I'm going to get my own time, he doesn't ask me. He's not going to say to me like, oh, hey, babe, do you want to go for a massage tomorrow? Yeah. And that's what he ended up saying. He was like, okay, what I'm hearing is, because Henry's very...
I know, I cannot stand it.
When we fight, we can't fight.
Oh my God.
Okay, we have to talk about things logically. And I actually like that. It's nice. It's cool. But I also sometimes want to be yelly. So then he was like, what I'm hearing basically is that you want to like take time for yourself sometimes too because you don't get that. So like maybe you just, whenever you want, you just say to me, okay, I'm going to go on Saturday morning and have a massage and just go. Like disappear.
It's easier said than done,
dude. It is so much easier said than done.
Cameron has said the same things, but it's so much easier said than done.
And then it becomes my fault for not having a hobby,
Yeah.
Yeah. And because it always comes down to that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But my hobby is laying around doing nothing. Can't that be my hobby?
But it's hard to do that in your house when they're there because you're hearing all the commotion and stuff. Is it really relaxing when you're in your room and you can hear
because they're coming in and out. Exactly. You want to constantly interfere because you can do it better.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. So, I mean, we just kind of got to the end of it where I was like, okay, fine. Well, I'll just take time off whenever I want. And I've been trying to do more of that.
But I think it's really important too, like, and you have to find whatever makes each of you happy and your marriage and your lifestyle, your family life happy.
Yep.
But I think it's really important to make sure both of you are happy so you don't start holding resentment and that it doesn't become a tit for tat thing, like, because then you just end up hating the person, right?
Yes.
Like you're fucking going fishing. And even though it's annoying you and it has caused a few little bumps in the road, it's not like you're hating, like properly hating on him for it, right?
God, no.
So
it's a beautiful thing. He always comes home with fish. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not like he's doing heroin on the street. Like, I get it.
I just feel bad for those situations, those like families where the wife is literally stuck doing everything because the husband's such a cockhead.
And where does that come from?
Like,
where
I don't know.
It's again, is it like a traditional thing? Is it a patriarchy that we're living in? And so now we're all, who's calling?
Is that Henry?
No.
Henry?
Yeah, Henry's like, stop recording. I can hear my ears burning. The fish are out.
Oh God, fucking fish. Yeah,
I do. It's devastating to me to hear how much of it is still happening, and how like we feel like we can't speak up, and somehow it's almost like ingrained in us that it is our role to take care of the family, and taking care of the family also means then taking care of the husband. But like, they're grown ass men; like, they should be able to do basic things.
They should. And do you know what is funny? So the other. Oh God, I hate cutting my kids' fingernails and toenails. I just feel like I've done it so many fucking times over the last 9.5 years. I'm getting quite sick of it. And again, I could count on a hand how many times Cameron's done it. But such a simple, oh my God, I'm rambling because I don't even know how to say this into words. Have your kids ever had worms?
No.
No. Neither of mine.
No.
Neither of mine.
Okay.
Have you ever had to check for worms?
No, but I get the gist. You have to check their butt.
Yeah.
Buttholes, yeah.
Yeah, but the trick is, so I've had to check my kids a couple times and they had no worms.
Do you put a little bit of chocolate outside the butthole and see if the worms come out?
No, the chocolate is to kill them. And it's not actual chocolate. It has poison in it that you eat it and the poison.
Come and eat the chocolate. Come
on. But Bane came to me the other day. He's like, Mom, my bum is so itchy. I'm like,
oh God.
And you know what? Cameron was home. He was sitting on the couch on his phone, and I was.
And of course, they come to you, right? It always comes to mom. Like that is right there.
Yes. And like Cameron knows the drill. If a kid says that, like I've done it before, so he knows what you have to do. Does he put his hand up to go check Bane's asshole?
No, that's your role.
So I'm like, all right, come into this. So like the trick. This is a tip for those watching and listening, because I didn't know this until one of my friends told me the trick of catching them. So obviously at nighttime is when they come out the most, because the kids laying down, they can kind of, I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
I don't know any
I
of
don't
this.
know why at nighttime they're more prone to come out. But it's, I don't know. But the dark, I don't get it either. I don't know. Google that part. But so you lay them flat in a dark room, like obviously on the bed, get your phone torch. So get them naked, like the butt naked, get your torch out, like off your phone, and shine it in their butthole then. And that is when you're going to catch the actual worm, if it's there. I have been petrified. I've had to do it 3 times, and I've been petrified to look, because I'm like, if I see a worm, I'm going to vomit. What am I going to do? And you're looking at your kid's asshole, like, you know, they're not babies anymore. Like, I know it's just
literally
your kid,
an asshole. Yeah,
but like Bane's 9.5.
Yeah.
Starting,
it's so true. Oh my God.
It's starting to be an asshole. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like a cute little, like Vanny Man. I'm like, oh, Vanny Man, my baby, me. And Bane, I'm like, okay, so pull your knees back. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Like, does Cameron say, oh, thanks, babe? You know, or like, I'll catch the next one.
I'll catch the next worming.
Like, you know, like,
so I mean, like, it all just falls down to us, and because they're not home as much, and because we're not, like, they're not with the kids as much, it just, we're a default.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's what I want for Mother's Day. That's why for Mother's Day, so many mothers say, we just want to be left the fuck alone.
I don't want to hear my name.
I don't want to check any buttholes.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear mummy.
Yeah.
I don't want to cook for you. I don't want to clean for you. I don't want to do anything for you. Bless you. I love you. Thank you for making me a mother. Like, stoked to be mothering.
Give me some love. And then.
But like, if I'm doing everything for everyone all the time, surely there's one day where they could just all do it for me.
Which is true. And I have to say, like, Cameron's great. And I know Henry is great too. On Mother's Day, it is like, I do nothing.
Yeah.
But could it not be Mother's Day and maybe Mother's
every
week?
Day? Yeah,
or
Mother's
like
week.
Every other week or something.
Well, that's why you have to take that time for yourself. Okay, well, here is my little, because obviously we need to have a moral of the story.
Oh, yeah. Oh, do we?
Well,
Can we just bitch about the husbands?
Well, we do that too. That's fine. But no, I think we should all be able to. I don't have a hobby. Do you know what I did? I bought a puzzle. So I'm going to try doing some puzzling just to do something. But
that's at your house.
That's true. I don't know why that isn't important. But I'm just trying to say, get a hobby of some sort. Like if you can get a hobby or if you can do something that takes you out of the house that you will enjoy. Yeah. Like just schedule it in. Like do your best to try and do it. Because if fucking Henry can just say, I'm going to go fishing. You can fucking say, well, I'm going to go puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go to the bedroom. Okay, I'm going to go to a movie and have lunch by myself.
Yeah. Or go out with girlfriends.
Do some, schedule it in because if you don't do it, they're not going to give it to you.
100%.
But they do it for themselves all the time. They schedule their time in all the time.
Well, they don't even schedule it. They just tell us.
They just tell us and they do it.
Right?
That's definitely the part that annoys me most is that he's already made. I mean, look, it's not like like I say, no, you can't go. And he's like, well, fuck you. I already scheduled it in. He's very good with just being like, hey, like, is this okay? Like it's,
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
I have a really important question.
Oh, here we go.
How many pieces is your puzzle?
1,000.
Oh, okay. Proper puzzle.
Yes.
Okay. What's the picture of?
Well, it was an assorted. I didn't know which one was going to come. I just ordered them from Big W and they were like, you'll get one of these. And I liked all of them.
Oh, right.
So now I don't even know. It just arrived in the box yesterday.
Cute.
And I bought a puzzle mat.
Oh my
so you
God,
can roll
you're
it up.
Such a nerd.
Right?
Okay. Where are you going to put the mat though? Like on your bed?
Well, that's a good question. No, I think I'm going to put it on the one table I have in the house.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. So then it's just going to be more clutter.
I have, I mean, clutter already lives in my house.
I know. So that's why I said more.
Like, same.
You need a crafting puzzle room. My mom has like a little.
That would require an extra room.
Right. Oh, your office is in that room.
Yeah,
See, Billy doesn't invite me.
I don't live in a giant Campbell house.
This is not. Oh my God. Okay.
So,
right. So this puzzle is going to be a waste of time. Okay, good. Maybe find a different hobby that takes you out of the house, though.
I'm just thinking, great. Now I have a present to give to someone. I don't even have to open it.
Seriously? Oh no, do the puzzle.
I'm going to do the puzzle. I love puzzles. I think they're amazing.
I've never gotten into them, but I always, whenever I hear someone doing it, I'm like, oh, that would actually be very therapeutic.
I just want to leave it out in the open and just keep coming back to it. Yes. You know what I mean? Like I do have a mat that I can roll it up and put it away if I need to like.
How do you roll a puzzle up though without it?
Well, because the mat, it apparently sticks in a mat. Yeah. So then when you roll it up, it all kind of stays together and then you unroll it and it's all just the way you left it. That's why. Yes, I know.
Okay, but you can't leave it out where the kids are going to get it.
Why not?
I don't know. Because
they can keep doing it too. Who cares? God, Lindsay, share with your children.
Cameron and Henry, just do more.
Look, I did have a little list.
Oh yes.
Do we want to? This is a little list of it's part condescending, part makes sense.
Look, I laughed when she told me about this. I'm like, really? Are we gonna like? Is this? Do people actually Google this kind of stuff?
Well, I just think like. If you're going to be in a relationship, if you're new to relationships, if you want to change the way things are going because you're not really satisfied, maybe this list about this practical guide on splitting chores will help you. So apologies. I mean, if you're not into this, you can just log off now.
I'm quite interested in like hearing how it is so I can make fun of it.
Well, and the thing is, you probably naturally do this in your head anyway. So
this is why I'm laughing.
You're a specific creature. You're a very, Okay, so list every chore and errand.
Wow.
Okay, so in the morning, I have to pack the bags, prepare the water bottles, do hair, dress the kids. Yeah. There's like 4 things already.
But question, because, okay, this is a genuine question / comment. So for me.
Here we go. She's going to make fun of me.
No, I'm not. No, definitely not. It may be a little backhand, like, well, why are you doing that? Like for me, because I am doing it all and I'm very organized and whatever. And my kids are getting older though. Like granted, Bane is 9.5 and then Ada, Van. You got to get the kids to do more.
And I do. They do get their own uniforms. They can dress themselves, all that sort of stuff.
I was going to say, like, I don't dress my kids. But I don't do any of their hair.
Have to teeth. Make sure they have it anyway. Yeah, right. Do you know what I mean? Like we still kind of have to get the uniforms ready.
I don't.
Because also sometimes if it's in the like wash or in the laundry, you have to like dig through and find stuff. So like it's basically just, listen, it's on the list. Okay, it's one of the things I have to do.
You got to work better, not
back
harder.
It up. Have a list of every chore and errand.
Okay, yes, list. Okay,
yeah. Narrow down the list.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. Discuss each of them with your partner and your housemate.
Oh my God.
Okay. Narrow it down. You can go through the list and note who's been typically responsible for each task. I think that's kind of a clever one because then it gives you a real idea of like, dude, look at my list and look at yours.
100%. Right? I think if there's conflict with the chores and duties, this is great. Yes.
Yes. Which there is because this is what we're doing a whole episode on. Yeah. Create a short list of essential duties. Okay. So things that must be done. Okay. Cut unnecessary tasks.
Okay,
I
so
think this is a really important one because Lindsay teaches me this all the time.
Yeah.
Like we do this with wine chats and like content even, and you'll just be like, make it simple. Like you don't have to do all this random stuff that you do, even though I like to complicate my life. Cut unnecessary shit. Set clear expectations of how and when a task should be done. And again, if you're new to relationships, this is an important one because I used to say to Henry, oh, hey, can you do like fold the laundry? And he'd be like, okay, cool.
Like a week later.
And then a week later, it's still not done. He's like, well, did you want me to do it or did you want me to do it in your time? I'm like, bitch.
Yes. When I ask you is when I want it done.
When I ask you is when I want it. Like within the next 24 hours, please, would be nice. Okay. So set clear expectations.
Okay.
Assign the tasks. That's
oh my
stupid.
God.
Fair enough. Own the tasks you love. Okay. If there is something that you love more than the other, just take that shit on. Fair enough.
Because then you don't hate doing what you have to do.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Share the load on burdensome tasks.
I feel like this is wasting my time.
Well, that's what I said. It's kind of part condescending, part actually useful. Consider your partner's circumstances for the week. Okay, if Cameron has a lot going on that week, or if you have a lot going on that week, support each other.
I work 1 day a week now, Cameron.
Do a one day a fortnight.
Yeah.
Be fully responsible for your duties. Okay, don't be a dick.
God.
Okay.
Kill me now. Just make a fucking list and talk about what people can do.
And that was the end of my list. Okay, Lindsay wrapped it up really nicely. So anyway, if you have any dramas or if you need any help like splitting chores, like let us know because we will help you. Clearly, Lindsay is all over it.
I am such a list. I'm like a list slut. Seriously, I love writing lists. I love scratching shit off of the list. It's so satisfying. I know.
No, I've been trying that. No, I'm laughing because I've been trying that. I have a little notebook now next to my, like where my makeup table is.
Yes.
But like, there's stuff on my list because I'm trying. Like Lindsay said, like that's why I don't feel anxiety is because I write things down and then I can tick things off. Right.
Hand on my heart, therapeutic.
So I'm like, great. I'm gonna have a little notebook and I'm gonna write things down and then I'll write to myself like, do my hair, do my makeup, tie kids' hair up, brush teeth. I don't know, dress.
No.
Put clothes on. So I will literally like break down every little, and then I'm like, oh, I feel so much better because now I don't have to think about it. It's on my list, and I can just cross it out.
But you write to-dos, not like wipe ass after I poop.
That's what I have to do. I have to do my hair and makeup, and then I have to put my clothes on. I have to put the kids' clothes on.
Okay, maybe I do need to write something about this.
That's what I'm saying. You should write an article.
How to write a to-do list.
How to adult. You could write a whole fucking book about adulting, Lindsay. You're like the best adult I know.
Oh my God. Well, on that note, let's wrap it up.
Okay, wrap. That's it.
Go crush shit off your list.
Thank you for joining us for this latest episode of Wine Chats podcast with Bildo and Lindelin. You can find us on our socials on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and you can listen to us on any favorite podcasting app or watch on YouTube.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, review, comment, send us some love. We absolutely love it.
Chat soon. Come on, Lenny. Chat soon.
Chat soon.
Chat soon.
We're not putting this in.
Come on.
Okay, we'll add in chat soon at the end. Both of us?
Yeah, go
on.
Chat
Chat soon.